All right, everybody, back again with a little Food Network update. Let's see what our old pal Chantals up to. She put up a live stream Friday night. Friday night, she gets on, streams for an hour. I think there's like 5 people in the chat. And that's not even an exaggeration. I literally think that there was 5 people in the chat room. Ends the live stream, comes back like an hour later, and starts like screaming. So let's see what it's up to. Honestly, I think that a lot of this video, I can just tell, like, even before I start reacting to it, my commentary on this is going to assume that you know what's going on with Marty and everything like that. I don't want to get into specifics, and I don't want to have to explain everything because most of it's kind of messy. So this commentary is going to assume probably that you know what's going on in Chantals behind the scenes. Well, not behind the scenes even. And just, I mean, it's on YouTube. I don't know why I said that.
I'm caving and having one shisha. My eyes are all messed up at the end of the night. Yes, I called in the troops, yes. I'm bored and yeah, I have to smoke shisha. I can't, like, I need to smoke once in a while, I think. It's too hard to quit everything. Life is so boring without stuff. I do something with my mouth. No, it's like, I don't know. It's hard.
Life is so boring without bad habits. Well, I mean, Chantal, you've never lived life without those bad habits to know if you would like that version of life. I mean, at least for more than a day or two.
It's so hard. No mukbang. I do have one, but I just haven't, like, finished editing. Am I safe? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Can see there's a lot of bored weirdos in here already. No life. Yeah, me too, Liliana. My husband is sleeping. Not my boyfriend. My hubby. Yeah, it was a slip. Now they're gonna make 800 videos about that. Foodie said boyfriend. Please grow up.
Honestly, out of any title that you could give him, I think it would be business partner. Although typically in business partners, when you render a service or you do a transaction with someone, you get something in return. In this case, I don't think that she is, so it's kind of a one-way thing. So I don't even know if business partner would be the right title for her. Fool.
So we have some big fat sack of shit who's in a whole community of people who think it's okay to just dox people for no fucking reason. So just to let you know, people are going to come in here and be the lowest of the low. So meanwhile, hypocritically, they call me low. I don't dox innocent people and harass people on a daily basis. So just ignore.
Notice the loophole that she provided there at the end of that. On a daily basis. So, has done it, okay, but it was infrequent. If you only do something, you know, a few times a year, it's okay. It's okay if you just do something a few times a year. You know, people that smoke cigarettes, it's just like, you know, if I'm going out, if I'm at a party, you know, or people that drink socially, it's like, if you just do it maybe once a month, if that, it's fine. You know, if you leak someone's personal information, like their full name and their address, to tens of thousands of people online just a few times a year, listen, I'm not doing it on a daily basis. I'm not making an everyday habit out of it. So really, what's the harm? Oh, Chantal.
Them. And you know what? Most of you who are in the US, because this person is targeting visors for attention, which is the last we're giving this piece of crap, you definitely would go to his live stream and document, screenshot, document him threatening you, doxing you, which is completely illegal. And I would go to the police, especially if you're in the US. We have an open investigation and a warrant to get his information, so, which I know where he lives. But in the meantime, because they're slow at it, I'm not going to let them give up on it.
If I was in an internet battle with someone, like if I was like pursuing legal action against someone, I wouldn't be on live stream raging and telling them what I was going to be doing. And even so, like, what does that even mean? We have a warrant out pending, I guess, to get their information. I have no idea what that even means. I don't think she does either. Maybe she just sounded good in her head. You know how people will say, like, oh, there's a warrant out for their arrest. We have a warrant out to get some information about him. I mean, I don't know. Is there like a pigeon flying around the United States right now trying to pick up some information on like a quill-stained piece of paper or something? I have no idea what that means.
I'm going to keep hounding them until he's arrested with criminal harassment. Until then, just be careful online and don't let him scare you away from doing what you want to do, because he's a fat sack of crap who can't find his own dick. Thank you. Beezer Nation. He will be in jail living, Laura. He will be. Don't worry. We have 2 police departments who have reports on him. And don't think that because it's Canada, it doesn't matter. We can definitely reach out to your jurisdiction in Glencoe, Illinois. Don't worry about it. Trashy. I know. Like, the funny thing is, they condemn me for being a horrible person to justify. Do you see it in their comments? Take these people down. Go after them. You guys are innocent people. Like, these people are friggin' ridiculous. They hate their lives. They hate themselves. No life at all. Wallah. You don't own the internet. You don't get to say who gets to go live and who gets to hang out where. If you harass people, that's on you. You're eventually going to get fucking arrested. So, yeah. They're freaks, really. So they might call people to your house, whatever, tell them to go away.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you know, people might come to your house. It might, people might do stuff, you know. Oh my god. Oh, Foodie. What have you gotten yourself into?
Record the harassment and report it to the police and give them the middle finger. That's what you have to do. It's so pathetic and childish, like as if. And the person, former Beezer, who's dating this guy, and you have the nerve to comment about my weight? You can't even see your privates. I bet you $100. Like, give me a break. And what's so attractive? Can you tell me what's so attractive?
Okay, so she's talking about Marty's girlfriend. Okay, that's an interesting thing to say. I bet that you can't even see your own privates. I mean, I don't know. Have you seen a photo of this woman? I mean, and even still, it's a lot of people are overweight, okay? A lot of people are overweight. A lot of people are not height-weight proportional. But, I mean, to get to the point of some of the girls in girl world, that's rare. That isn't most people. I would say that that's a very small percentage of people. But I mean, if that was my thing, you know, if I was known for that, if that was like the dark rain cloud that followed me around everywhere I went, like if I was known as that, I don't know if that's the sort of ammunition that I would pick up and start firing at other people. 'Cause it's more than likely that if they are overweight, it's not to your extent. So I mean, really, like a 500-pound person calling a 200-pound person fat, it's silly. You know.
About a person doxing people, making false SWAT calls. That's why I don't fuck with anyone in this girl world shit anymore. Nope. Same thing with Yo Mama, because this guy will call out, just boozing all day and night for calling police on people. Meanwhile, this guy does that day and night on people. He commits crimes on his channel. Anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm going to get my shisha. I'll be right back. All right. Relaxation mode. I refuse to be threatened by someone on the internet for watching a channel. That's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to thin my herd. Okay, whatever. That doesn't, I don't care at all if people don't watch me for that reason. Whatever. Like, they're not real supporters then. So whatever, I don't care.
Oh, you know what I say about not caring. If you want someone to understand that you don't care about something or you don't care about them, tell them. That's the best way to get through to them. Get in their face, get all emotional, make your whole face red, get in their face and scream at them, I don't care! I mean, really, nothing tells me more that someone doesn't care is when they scream at me that they don't care. I mean, getting on a live stream an hour after you did a live stream and getting all red in the face and telling everyone how much you don't care, That does communicate to me that she doesn't care, that she isn't bothered by any of this.
You know, grow the hell up. This guy's like in his 30s. How come my shisha's a little weak as fuck? Just like the.
I mean, again, Chantal, aren't you what is she, 39? 39. You can't pick up that kind of ammunition if it's coming from a source of, you're also that, you know? It's like, you can't see your privates. You're gigantic. You're in your 30s. I mean, really, like, gigantic 30-year-olds calling other people gigantic 30-year-olds.
These people. But yeah, that's the lowest of the low you can go. Doxing people, swatting. Like, does he think? He thinks he can't be touched, exactly. Okay, well, this person didn't obey me. Fuck you. Who the hell are you? Like, you think you're the king of YouTube? Suck my friggin' whatever. Like, and no, that's not good Muslim of me. When I'm angry and I'm defending myself, whatever. Like, there's...
So whenever she's upset and she's defending herself, she's allowed to put a temporary hold on her religion. You know how if you lose your credit card and you can log on the website and click like freeze my account, and then it's like you can freeze it until you either get a new card issued or until you find it? It's like she does that with religion. Well, I can pop off and I can call people names and I can rage and I can give in to my vices when I'm defending myself. That's how it works. I'm allotted that.
There's no lower people than that online. That's what the ironic thing is. These people do all of these things to people. Laugh at potential suicides of people. They're just disgusting. Like, he thinks it's going to affect me somehow. Like I'm responsible for his actions, so people are going to blame me. Of course, a lot of people are scared because, like, people who are pussies are scared of this loser. But whatever. What can you do, right? I like it with just a few beezers in here. Reminds me of when I first started my channel. You're not going to stop me from doing my job. You're not going to stop me from...
Oh yeah, she likes it when she only has 5 members. Guys, I like only making $15 a month. It's nostalgic. Seriously, it reminds me when I first started my channel. It's very sentimental to me. I love only making $15 a month. You know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. Make it $12 a month. $9. I would love to have only $9 a month. Chantal.
Going live, you're not going to stop me from doing anything. I'm not the one to fuck with that way. You'll learn that real quick. Oh, I haven't had this in forever. It feels so nice. They're just bags of hot air. They literally just sit there night after night picking on people, the same people, like as if they're any better. Meanwhile, they're doxing, calling SWAT. Like, you're wasting police resources. Like, get a life. Honestly, I hope he gets arrested. But yeah, I've just been trying to like stay out of drama because like it's...
So in her last season with Natter, Chantal deliberately left her breathing machine, her CPAP machine at that guy's house, because I think that in her mind, she would probably never admit to this, but I know like how it was thinking. It's like, if I leave a belonging of mine at a partner's or like I don't know, someone that I'm interested in, if I leave something at their house, I have a reason to come back to them in the future. You know, it's like, well, oh my gosh, you know what? Hey, you know, you don't want to hang out with me? Well, you know what? I left my thing at your house. Do you mind if I come and get it? And then it's like, once you get your foot in the door, it's like, oh, well, now you have to hang out and now you have to talk to me. I think that that's kind of how Chantal was doing it with the whole CPAP thing. She kind of thought, well, if I can leave my breathing machine at his house, then I'll have a ticket to come back another day. So one night, Chantal like ran over there or drove over there or whatever and was pounding on the door saying, give me back my CPAP, like for a reason to talk to the guy, or a reason to go over there or whatever. And I knew that that was the trick that she had up her sleeve because she left it there deliberately. On that night when I don't know if like he wouldn't give it back because he didn't feel like walking upstairs or like he just like was annoyed with her or whatever, but he wasn't handing it over quietly. So Chantal called the police and had police come out the night to have a talk with this guy to hand over the CPAP. I mean, in addition, there were other things that went on in her like Natter season or whatever, where she went in and did like hours worth of meetings with detectives and filing reports. And then I'm actually pretty sure that she revoked one of her reports because she got mad at him, filed a report, they made up, and then she went back to the station and said, oh, you know what? I don't know what I was talking about. Actually, you know what? Just cancel all of that. And then filed another one when she got mad at him again. I mean, you see what I mean? It's just like a pattern here. It's like calling someone else fat. I mean, talking about wasting police resources. It just seems like everything that she has been talking about in this so far are things that she has done.
So sickening. Like, I just want to watch it all burn themselves down. Like, look at what's her face, like going out with a pedo or a sex trafficker and has the nerve to be talking about me for years and years. All of these morons are proving themselves to be worse than me, but somehow target me in all of their videos. It's so pathetic. Anytime I do something a little wayward, have the nerve to make like a 3-hour live stream about it, and then will just as well condone all of this behavior from what's his face. Like, are you for real? She's the YouTubes. They're all, I know, Golden Girl, they're all big hypocrites. Like, I can't. They're all stroking this stupid idiot's ego while, meanwhile, like, they're all scared of him. The funniest thing is what happened with Missy Moo. Like, somehow she expects sympathy from me now when she was just like, just before she got turned on, she was threatening to out Solana, which she has no information on. We literally have the same conversation screenshots that she has with her husband. The only thing that Salah ever said was like, they revealed it before on her channel. It was like something like about how I was impulsive, because remember that time I had a fight with him in Canada, that one fight, and he like had someone to talk to because we trusted them. Good thing we stopped trusting them whenever we did, because since then she's been making videos on me every day, you know?
Does Missy Moo still have a channel? Oh my god. Was the Missy Moo stuff was last weekend, I think. That was crazy. I mean, that woman, Missy Moo, oh my. That was insanity.
In a way, it's kind of like karma for her, because like she was like hoping to suck up to him, because everyone is like afraid, like they're such pussies. I can't even deal with it. Like, don't talk to me if you're like that. Don't even come in my space. And then she was like, oh, I have information to try to get in his good graces. I have information on Salah. Listen, I've been outing myself on YouTube for years. There's nothing you can say about me or find on me that I haven't outed myself already. So you're going to get real bored real quick, honeys. I know, Liliana, and they're all getting their karma. I knew this would happen. They're all getting their karma. Kaya has her karma. Bad habits are hard to kick, man. Especially like when you use them as like a comfort and like means of escape. Oh, like shisha. So relaxing. I love it. I want to thank the Beezers who are still here and not afraid of that piece of crap. And then his girlfriend had the nerve to like message me on TikTok. I deleted it. Can I talk to you? I still think you're funny. You still think I'm funny, but you sit behind his fat ass condoning him doing all of these things to my family and to my Beezers? Kiss it. You're sick. I don't know how people are attracted to people like this. And no, of course I do care about my Beezers, but there's literally nothing I can do if people are targeting my Beezers. That's their criminal activity. That's all I can say is be careful when you're online with your identity. Make everything private if you can, and don't use your real name. And report any.
I mean, that's very sage advice coming from someone who just said, there's not a thing about me that the internet doesn't know. I have spilled all of my truths and all of my guts on YouTube, so good luck finding anything on me. And then the next minute says, you know what, if you're going to be online like this, if you're going to be talking about, you need to keep it on lockdown. You need to be very private about what you say. Flip flop, flip flop.
Activity to the police if you get targeted. Giving up everything, like everything. Imagine eating healthy, no smoking, no weed. That's like my religion though too now. Like that really stops me from wanting to do anything bad, because like I feel bad, you know, like I feel like
well, you're defending yourself, Chantal, so it's okay, right? As long as you're defending yourself, you're allowed to do whatever you want. That's how it works. you can put religion on pause. So as long as you're fighting Hater Nation.
Taken an oath, and I understand the reasoning behind it, but it's just like so hard, you know? Like, I'm a beezer at heart. I wonder if the shisha was like the reason mostly for my elevated blood pressure. That, my diet, but also like the heat. Does the heat raise your blood pressure? I've seen a clip of FFG calling your names because you talked about your religion. She was vulgar. She's disgusting. She's subhuman. She's subhuman, and she's gonna get hers too, don't worry. She's such a coward. She can't even show herself. Yet she sits there judging everybody. Like, she's disgusting. Like, even if we were, they're so ignorant. Like, even if we were able to kiss publicly, I would never do anything.
Didn't she show up to one of her events? She's a coward. She's a subhuman coward. I mean, she showed up to your event, though. So, I mean, really, I guess if you really hated that woman and wanted to, you know, give her a piece of your mind or whatever, or do something, I mean, there was an opportunity in the past to do so. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Foodie Beauty's criticisms need to be thought out a little bit more. Like, if she wants to come on here and talk about how swatting is wrong, or how, you know, talking bad about other people isn't good, and just like kind of make a more generalized argument, maybe it would come across a little bit more sound. But when she comes on here and says all these things, it's like, well, hon, I mean, as soon as that comes out of your mouth, it can be refuted. I mean, she's a coward, except she showed up to your little event, and, you know, didn't they put like their arms around each other or something? No. Oh yeah. I remember the photo. Chantals like holding up a wig. She's holding up a wig next to her, and FFG standing next to her. I mean, you could have taken every opportunity right there to say or do something. I don't know about coward.
Anything these people tell me to do. They don't know me. I did a scale tour. I did a video of my scale to show people that there's no option to mess with the scale. There's a unit of measure, and that's it. So you'll be pleasantly surprised. They all just, they hate, that's all they do with their life. That's their career. Like, and they think they're going to go somewhere and get like sponsorships, cameos. You'll never have a cameo because you're a piece of crap. That's never bothered me. I'm not ashamed of my body. Like, the only thing that bothers me about my weight is if it limits me to do things health-wise.
I was not under the impression that a cameo was a very sought out after thing that YouTubers go after. I mean, you'll never have a cameo. You will never be eligible to be a subscriber on Cameo, a content creator on Cameo. I mean, as if that's like the 100,000 subscriber plaque that YouTube people get. You'll never get on Cameo. Girl, what? And also, I mean, I don't see a lot of the reaction channels or people seeking out subscriptions, or what she's called, like partnerships. Is that what she said? I can count on one hand how many times I have been contacted to do a subscription or like a partnership with a company. Like, seriously, I have been contacted maybe 3 or 4 times about advertising for a company in my videos or whatever. So, let alone me seeking out other people. And I have never, in all of the other reaction channels I watch, I have never seen that. I mean, granted, I only watch like 3 or 4, but that's not something that I see in other reaction. You'll never get partnerships. And you will. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, and you will. You'll never have a cameo. Oh, well, she does have a cameo recently. I mean, like, it's like as if everyone's jealous of that. I do not think anybody cares if you have a badge or whatever on Cameo.
What makes me mad about people talking about my weight is that they're all fat too. That's what makes me mad about it. I want to piss her off, so because she...
How does that even make sense, though? You're mad that everyone else is making fun of your weight, so what do? You turn around and talk about their weight. So really, isn't that defeating your own defeating the logic here? Well, they're all big calling me big, so me being big, I'm going to call them big back. I don't know. What?
She had an opinion on the internet I don't like. Tiny violin. Okay, and I have a big face. What does that how does that impact my how does that impact your life? So if he does anything, just hit me up, and I have his address, his full name. They doxed like a beezer and put like their pictures of them and their kids. Like, they're disgusting humans. You can never ever say anything that I'm a fucking bad person, because I never did any of that shit. Oh, you doxed T and Sass's daughter.
You just put out an advertisement just now. Do you see what I mean? Like, the contradictions are so close together. Quite literally 20 seconds ago. If you guys want to take action, if you want to do something, hit me up, because I have all of the information you need. And then, the SpongeBob cards, it's like 1 minute later. Quite literally 1 minute later. I cannot believe that anyone would dox like that. That is disgusting behavior. Oh my God. I'm gaslit.
She's like an adult. I didn't dox her. Number two, this old woman has been talking shit and body shaming me for years before I ever spoke up about it. So tiny violin on her as well. Yeah, I have a picture of him under Nuri. He's huge. People are disgusting in his chat, like saying really Islamophobic things. They fat shame me, but he's like way fatter than me. Like, are you kidding? Okay, if nobody goes on my live streams anymore because they're afraid of this, then I'll just do videos.
He's bigger than you? I'm assuming she's talking about Marty. So, I don't know. So what? She said that she weighed in recently at like 470. And then it's been talked to like the scale or whatever was 70 pounds off. So she's, 370. 370, and then it's 70 pounds off. So if Chantal is if she's well into the 400s, that means that she's saying that guy weighs more than like 425, 430 pounds. Which I do think I have seen a photo of him, but I didn't get that impression at all. I did not get it, not nearly.
And open a Discord to talk to you guys. I mean, what? Like, you're not going to stop me living my life. Honestly, all of Gore World should just be erased from YouTube. They're literally pieces of crap. They contribute nothing but negativity and encourage this kind of behavior from people, going after beezers.
Hold on a second, Chantal. Don't be so quick to talk about erasing Girl World, because really, if it wasn't for Girl World, you wouldn't be there right now. You would still, be in Canada working a desk job. You wouldn't have had the money to buy that plane ticket. You wouldn't have had all the money to continue to do these mukbangs every day. So don't forget where you came from, and don't think that you're above it all. Okay? Because you've built a platform and a following and a lot of money off of drama in Girl World like this. So to just turn around and call it all toxic and reduce it to something that needs to be erased from YouTube, I don't think that that's a smart thing to say, because don't forget where you came from.
Going after innocent people. It's just disgusting. Anyway, after this stream, I don't care what these idiots do. I'm not acknowledging it. I'm just going to keep recording it and giving it to the cops and let them deal with it. I'm not going to stop doing content. I'm not going to stop living my life. I'm not going to stop live streaming. So I've done the exact same thing. That's a lie. Big lie. I've never swatted people. Number one, thanks for your money. I've never swatted anybody. Never doxed an entire community of people or families for no reason. Called tow trucks to people's house. Never happened. People who doxed me first, yeah, I gave some of their information, not their personal information, but I've had people who doxed me so many times on their channels. My building, address, trying to find where I am, my complete information. So give me a break. This is not even close, so suck it. Suck it, give me more of your money, and get out of here. My favorite is how dumb they are when they're like, she's broke. But then they'll say that I'm paying to have a man.
I don't think you're paying. I mean, I've heard some of the rumors about when she first got there or whatever, and she gave this guy a lump sum. I mean, I don't know. There's no way to prove that, I guess. But I don't think that. I feel like it's more so to get the papers. I feel like this is all about citizenship. Because if this guy wanted a sugar mama, or if he wanted more money, I think that he would be pursuing a different avenue that wasn't youtube.com/foodie beauty or big beautiful me or whatever. Because I think if he was driven by money, if he was financially motivated, he would be exploring different avenues, because this isn't it. But in order to get citizenship, it's not about the money. I mean, it helps, it's a nice little cushion to have. It's a nice perk, but it's not necessary. So if he can keep her around, if they can be, legally binded on paper, whatever gets him closer to getting citizenship, that's all that really matters about him. Is the money nice? Sure. But, I mean, is it imperative? Is it mandatory? No.
I hear crickets. Oh, she attacked kids in the Uvalde thing. No, I didn't. I cried for the kids. I attacked the gun laws and the shootings that happen in America. That's what I attacked. And they're acting like I made up that song, Pumped Up Kicks. I didn't invent that song. It was made for a reason. It was satire. There's a problem with shootings in the U.S. Why villainize me for that? I'm allowed to speak out on shit, too. Anyway, I said what I have to say, and I'm going to get off of here and try not to give these idiots the attention they desperately want. Every day, losers. Just get a life. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Good night.
Oh, my. Well, this won't be the last that we hear of Chantal. I know that she said it several times throughout this video. This is the last ounce of attention that I'm giving this piece of crap. I'm not dealing with this ever again. Whatever they do in the future, you won't hear me make any comments on it. Again, it's going to be a SpongeBob time card, 1 week later, and it's going to be more of this. So this is not the first time that she's come on here and rage about this guy. It won't be the last. So I guess just stay in touch. Until next time, everybody. This was the Food Network.